Hey everybody, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Woo! You know when I hop in the house and I've got 8 bags of groceries. Have you guys ever carried like all the bags of groceries? You feel like the freaking Hulk. Well, try to do it after working out all morning and yelling at people all morning and then going through Target starving. But I got home and I was thinking, I was deep in thought on the way home in complete silence. Yes, I drive in my car in complete silence very often because I love just to hear silence. Does anybody love the sound of silence, like the Simon and Garfunkel song? The sound of silence. It's absolutely beautiful. So while you're hopping on, tell me where you're tuning in from. Is it sunny where you're at today? If it is, say it. Drop a sun, like a sun emoji. We still got sun emojis up in here. It's getting closer to summer. The weather's warmer here in Nebraska. And anytime the sun is out for a longer period of time, like mama is happy here. I still remember when I started drinking the ketones, it was in the fall. And I'm like, I've never been in this good of a mood in the winter. Woo! So I knew those were helping me. I'm not going to talk about ketones on this video. However, they are amazing. And if you're missing out on that fuel source, you guys are missing out on something truly incredible that's going to help you. Maybe related to this video. I don't know. I'm going to talk about dreams today. And while I was on the way home, I started thinking about lots of my friends in their life and lots of the things that they're doing and how they parent. And I always reflect on how I parent, right? Like we want to raise strong, confident, determined kids that go after their dreams and their goals. And the only way I think we can really raise those children, like we say we're going to raise them, is kind of walking the talk, talking the walk, right? Like, you know how that saying goes. And I started thinking about my own parenting and how I talk to my kids about what I'm doing in my own life and where I'm going and whatnot. And I often think about my past and my mom and dad. Let me silence my phone. I've got everybody hitting me up. It's kind of that Friday hour where everybody's excited to talk about ketones, which is great. But I'm talking about dreams here. So I started thinking back in my childhood, and as I'm talking to you guys, I want you to start thinking about where you're at in your own life, and did you go after your dreams? Are you somebody that's doing something that's really not pursuing your own personal purpose? God put us on this earth to do, shine in all of the gifts that we are given, right? To share our talents and skills. He built each of us differently to contribute to the world in a different, unique way, something that is you, right? There's only one you. And the chances and odds of you being even alive are like trillion to like 1. It is like a freaking miracle that you're even here on this earth. So what are you doing every single day? Not only to become better, but also to become, more inspiring for your kids. Are you teaching them what it's like to dream big? Are you showing them what it's like? Or are you just telling them you can do anything you want to do in your entire life? You can go be a professional baseball player. You can go, be in the Olympics as a gymnastics, in gymnastics. Jordan's like, I want to be in the Olympics. I'm like, awesome. We're going to watch the Summer Olympics and you're going to see those girls and you can do anything you want to do. That's why I do affirmations with my children every morning. And the reason why my kids are so eager to do some really cool, like badass shit is because I talk about me doing some cool, badass shit, right? Like the stuff that fires me up, they see me talk about it. Don't you think if you were raising children that saw you go after that job that you love, do the thing every single day, day in and day out that you're excited about, don't you think your children are more apt to not give up on their dream, maybe like you did as they get older, right? Think about that. Parents that go after their dream are raising children that are going to do incredible, beautiful things with their life. And I'm not coming on here to say, hurrah, hurrah, my kids are like going to be the most amazing. I'm just saying, hey, it took me a little later in life to realize I can still go after my dreams. I didn't pursue being a teacher for some reason because it just kind of wasn't what my personal purpose was. It took me until really when I turned 30 years old and had my children to discover what my personal purpose was, what my dreams and goals are. It took me a long time, y'all. Like, I'm not even halfway into my lifetime yet, and I'm going to be 40 this year, okay? I call this the third of the way in, okay? Because I'll be pushing 120. I know I got it in me, okay? I've got a good family history of things. But when we're little kids, We are told, you guys remember this, don't you? I'm going to bring back some memories. When we're in like kindergarten, remember holding up the sign, when I get bigger, I want to be a police officer. When I get bigger, I want to be a unicorn. When I get bigger, I want to be a gymnast. When I get bigger, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be an astronaut. Your children want to do some pretty incredible things. They have quite the imagination and they have so much belief in themselves. And then as the years go on, right, people start talking them out of the things that they really love. They start putting limiting beliefs on themselves. They start hearing their friends say, maybe not. Maybe parents of those children that love to dream start saying, it's going to be kind of expensive to go to school to be a lawyer. I don't know. Do you have the money for that? Oh, it's going to be really tough in school to be a doctor. You have to go to like years and years of education to be a doctor. Are you really sure you want to be a doctor, Johnny? Why are we saying these things to our kids, first of all? And why are you as a parent not encouraging your children to continue every single year that they're alive and go through school to be better versions of themselves, to stretch themselves, to challenge themselves, to really find out what they're good at, so that no matter what they choose when they graduate high school, they go on to be pretty awesome human beings that not only go after their dreams, but they inspire other people by doing that. Can we become better at that? Type in yes in the comments. I know I have a long way to go to become better at that. Every once in a while, my kids are talking to me and I'm just like, I'm going to keep my mouth shut right now because they're on a roll. They're talking about all these things they're going to do. Landon actually wants to go travel the entire world and he wants a mansion in like every continent in the world. And at first when he told me that, I go, it's going to take a little money. It's going to take a little time. What are you going to be doing for your job, sweetheart? But I don't say that to him. I say, that's a really cool goal, Landon. It's going to take some hard work. It's going to take some money to do that, right? It's going to take something that you're really good at to go build the wealth, to go do those incredible things. And while you as a parent start sharing these things with your kids, I truly believe that they're going to start believing that they can do it too, because you're their number one. When they're in a room with a million other parents, do you know who they look up to? The only person they see in the room is you, Laura. The only person they see in the room is you, Kim. The only person they see in the room is you, Sherry. The only person they see in the room is you, Rick. That is the only person that your children see when they're young. So what kind of example are you leading for your kids? Did you go after your dreams and then it didn't work out, so you just kind of ho-hum throughout the day? Do they hear you complaining every single Monday when you have to go to work? Do they see that you are really excited about certain things, but you never really took advantage and pursued those? What do your children look up to you for? What do they look up to you for? Do they look up to you to feed you every morning before school and to drive them, to the various activities that they have? Like, what kind of parent are you? What kind of example do you lead for your kids? I just wanted to say this video, just to get you guys kind of thinking about that and maybe change a little bit of your behaviors. Just tweak them a little. You don't have to go like crazy. Your kids are going to be like, what is going on with her? But maybe you can just try to be a little bit more intentional about the things you say around your kids, not only about them, but also about yourself. Strong, confident leaders, they build strong, confident leaders. They groom them very young. So start with affirmations with your kids. Maybe start with yourself every morning. I'm strong, I'm beautiful, I'm smart, I'm determined, I'm loved, I'm giving, I am worthy. What if you said that in the mirror and one of your kids who's 6 or 7 catches you saying that? Maybe they'll start saying it to themselves. The other day I saw Landon talking to himself in the mirror. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I talk to myself sometime to pump me up in the mirror. And I'm like, ooh, is he watching me? I didn't know he was watching me. I thought just Jordan watches me because she says that all the time in her head. And when she goes to gymnastics, she has a pump song. It's Katy Perry's Roar. So when she gets onto the mat, she is like, I'm the eye of the tiger. Hear me roar. Like, she is ready to go. I am raising a confident girl. So believe in your children's dreams. And please, if you lost your little fire for your own dream, revisit that. Write down the things that are the most important to you and share them with the world. Because even if you don't go and pursue them, which I guarantee you eventually you will if you have the fire enough and you have the reason and you have the why and you're determined and nothing's going to stop you, but your kids are going to watch you do that and you're going to inspire your children. So I hope that helped you guys today. That's all I have to say. I have all my groceries to put away now, finally. But I had to get that off my chest, you know. And just know that you are awesome, you're worthy, and write down the things that matter to you the most. And that's the best way to kind of start that self-discovery process for yourself on pursuing your own personal purpose. And it's never too late. I don't care if you're watching this and you're 18 or you're 25. I mean, I didn't even know what I wanted to do till I was 30. And I wasn't until this last year, 39, where I finally stepped into my true authentic self, right? 39. Am I 39? Yeah. 40. I'm like jacked for my 40s. I'm like, am I the only one that's excited to age? I don't know. But this is amazing because I keep getting better every day. And every day I get better is an opportunity for me to go inspire other people to do the same. So I'll see you guys later. I hope that helped. Yes, yes, yes. Laura, you're amazing. I'm so blessed to know you. Thank you for sharing, sweetheart. We'll talk to you guys soon. Share this video and have a great Friday. That's it. Bye.